Hello folks, we are back with part 2 of Pit Basics. If you missed the first, check out the description below for a link. As mentioned, this video will remain based around the basics and will cover his aerial attacks. Let's begin. Now Pit's neutral air, otherwise known as a nair. Now for new players, the terminology used in nair, fair, and dare all correspond to their moves by taking the first letter and adding air, such as fair and dare mean forward air and down air. So his nair since 3.0 has a drill mechanic, having low knockback and hit stun, but a quick multi-strike. The final part of the attack does have a bit of hit stun, but not much. This ability can be used for a drill grab, or when it hypercents, it can juggle opponents closer to a wall to secure a kill. Forward air. Pit's fair is probably the most seen go-to move when watching any Pit player. It can be used as an approach maneuver or a means to carry your opponent off stage to his death. It sends enemies flying straight away from Pit. It can easily be used to chain together combos. It has a quick startup and relatively little end lag. As always, the closer you are to your enemy, the farther back they will be hit. Back air. Back air is a strong move in which Pit shoves his sword behind him. The hitbox is all along the blade and the attack itself lingers for a while, so the use of a wall of pain when edge guarding can be quite effective. Now what I mean by the wall of pain is that you can kind of just let the back air linger out there as you want to drop off a stage and to really easily protect against ledge guarding against a lot of the characters. The strongest point in the bear is being close to Pit and directly upon startup, while its sour spot being at the tip and towards the end of the attack. I personally find it easy to reverse this move, making it even more deadly than forward air is due to its superior knockback, given the opportunity presents itself. Its trajectory sends the opponent straight backwards and slightly downwards, so it's a great kill move. Now Pit's up air. For his up air, Pit swings his blade in a helicopter motion above him. The sweet and sour spots play a major role in this attack, as the sweet spots send enemies harshly in the upward direction of which they were hit by the blades. The sour spots, while it still sends them in the direction of the blade, not nearly as much. Of course, sour spots also don't knock the enemy nearly as high, though this can be beneficial when choosing to juggle enemies with this ability. What I mean by the direction is that if you're hit with the left side of this blade, you're going to go left. If you're hit with the right side, you're going to go right. And if you're hit in the middle, whatever direction Pit is facing, he's going to be sent primarily upwards, but slightly in that direction. Down air. The down air can be tricky as it has a startup hit, base hit, and final hit. It has 3 different parts of this attack, and it's really tricky, and I'd say it's my favorite aerial out of Pit. The attack overall is a sweeping strike underneath Pit that begins behind him. The startup hit is a semi-strong hit that sends your opponent up and slightly away from you. The base hit, being the middle of the attack, is the strongest point of the attack and travels the same trajectory as the startup hit. The final hit is where it gets tricky, as it lies rather hidden at the very end of this strike. And this strike, unlike the others, is a meteor, though it is a rather weak one. Though minimal, the meteor can be used to kill, especially on characters with low recovery or high percentage. Timing and spacing is extremely important when attempting to pull off a meteor with his dare. Now when I mean it's at the end, I mean quite literally this blade needs to be almost parallel to Pit's face. That would have been it right there. Notice also that the direction in which the meteor sends them is diagonally downwards, making it even better for those kill moves. That concludes part 2 of this video. I had to split this one off from specials just because specials was so long, so this video is going to be nice and short, just covering his aerials, and I'll see you in the next video covering his specials. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.